Time to take a break and check in with Ian Robinson.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. Now, few metal albums more highly anticipated than the new one from Superjoint Ritual, A Lethal Dose of American Hatred. Superjoint, which features ex-Pantera frontman Phil Anselmo, guitar super legend from I Hate God and Clearlight fame Jimmy Bower, as well as Hank 3, Joe Fazio, and Kevin Bond, have had to fight off press who tries to label them as the band that ended Pantera, or they're the new this, or they're the new that. So I cornered Phil himself and asked him what the band was really about.
A big nod to bands that influenced us in this way, such as Black Flag, Discharge, Doom, Celtic Frost, of course, you know, just bands of that ilk. And within doing that, you create your own sound also, you know, and if you don't, you're a fool.
Superjoint Ritual are currently on the road, and their new album, A Lethal Dose of American Hatred, is out now, and it's actually really good. I wasn't a huge fan of their first album, but this one rocks. I suggest all the metalheads go and get it.
Go get it. Good record. Great tour, too. They're out with Strapping Young Lad and Full Blown Chaos.
Very
awesome
nice.
Band. Back to the videos with Decapitated. Here's Spears of Madness. Got a big show for you tonight on Headbangers Ball. Rob Zombie will be by a little later on to premiere his new video for Demonoid Phenomenon, and Anthrax will be hanging out with us all night. Their new album, We've Come For You All, is in stores now. Right now, we're gonna check out the first video, Safe Home. Keanu Reeves is in this video. How'd you hook up with him? How did it come about? Is he like a big Anthrax fan from back in the day, or?
Strangely enough, I've known him forever. He's never seen the band live. He didn't actually ever see us until after he had already been in the video.
Really?
Yeah, so he's
a new Jack.
He's kind of a metalhead. He was a metalhead in the closet. He just never knew it until he actually saw us. Now he's like, I can't believe I could have been coming to see you for 20 years. So
really?
Yeah.
Well, the other dude from Bill and Ted's Excellent Adventure, he's been at a couple shows I've seen around. He's at Motorhead.
Yeah.
He's like the real.
He used to come see us, didn't he?
Alex
Winter. Yeah.
All right. Well, let's check out the video with Keanu Reeves in it. Here's Safe Home. We are back with the Headbangers Ball here with the Original Balls alumni. Anthrax is in the house. Now, you guys were a big part of the original show back in the day. You're glad it's back?
Absolutely glad it's back. We are the original balls of the Headbangers Ball.
You are the biggest balls of the original.
It's great that it's back because there was such a huge void after it went away, and there was nowhere, you know, Saturday night, Headbangers Ball, find out what's going on with Anthrax, your favorite metal band, whatever, and it goes away, and it's kind of like you're able to see it. The scene here in the States, the metal scene just kind of drifted. You know, and now that it's back, hopefully it'll become like a, you know,
medium for bands
for people to like come to and say, all right, here it is.
This music needs this.
Definitely, I agree.
It's not enough.
So, from those old days, is there any memories that really like stick out from the old show? You miss Ricky?
Yeah, I do. Well, I actually get to see Ricky because I go on his radio show in LA.
Yeah, he's totally cool. I've been on this show too.
Tearing down the house one time was great, and the time we did this Trail of Noise thing, and they followed us around, and we got to go to like, we got to play basketball at Boston Garden, and I got to wear my Yankee hat at Fenway Park and get thrown out. That was actually a good one.
Cool.
And they paid. It was all good.
Yeah.
It's on their tab. It's all good.
Awesome. All right, well, let's get into a video. This is Cradle of Filth, who Rob actually produces. Or you mixed the record.
Mixed record.
Okay, mixed the record.
There's a couple more points.
So if it sounds amazing over your TV speakers, this is why. This is the man. Here's Cradle of Filth with Mannequin. On the way, more with Anthrax, so stick around.
It's more mind-blowing music and ass-kicking artists than you can handle. MTV2's 2-hour block of metal hits the air this week with host Jamey Jasta from Hatebreed and special guest Mudvayne. Next Saturday at 10, only on MTV2.
I don't want to get sick. I don't want to.
MTV2 Headbangers Ball. Anthrax is hanging out. Thank you for coming by.
You're welcome. Thanks for having us.
We've Come For You All. It's the new CD. It's awesome, by the way.
Thank you. Thanks.
Roger Daltrey from The Who sang on a song. How did that come about? He loves you guys.
Yeah.
He's like at every show in the
He's the biggest Anthrax fan in the world,
He
dude.
said his career wouldn't have been complete until he got to play on a real
He
metal
didn't stop
band.
calling either. It was a really pain in the ass after one, dude.
Yeah, you're looking at the ID and you're like, adultery.
I just get it over with.
So obviously you weren't intimidated to work with him in any way. You just
Actually, I was really intimidated because
Really?
when I actually went in the studio with him to put the vocals down, and sitting there at the board looking at him through the window, and he's like doing these screams and stuff, and it really stressed me out. And it's like, how do you tell him what to do? And then he was telling me, tell me what to do, and I'm like,
Did you like the stuff or did you not?
No, he was
Okay.
totally
Would you tell him
into
if it sucked? Would you, Raj, man, do it over, bro. It's,
well, I told a couple of times, but even still, I was kind of out of my, definitely a little bit out of my element right there. It was hard to separate it, and just the fact that I was standing. I'm friends with the guys even, but still, it's like, it was really intimidating. I gotta say.
all right. So right now we're gonna get into a recent video from the Hard Rock Live. Here's Ian Robinson's favorite band, Godsmack, with Serenity.
Rock beef.
Welcome back to Headbangers Ball. Before we get into more videos, let's check in with the metal guru, Ian Robinson, for the heavy metal headlines. Welcome back.
Welcome, gentlemen, to the
Thanks,
ball.
Ian.
Right? Of course, my pleasure. Well, it's good to be back on the ball again. Lots of heavy metal headlines. We're going to jump right into it. Clutch will be forced to use a replacement guitarist for their upcoming U.S. tour. This is because Tim Salt has injured his wrist. New York hardcore veterans Sub-Zero are back with a new album on Jamey's label called Necropolis, City of the Damned, the long-awaited follow-up to 97's Happiness Without Peace. The Helicopters are compiling another collection of their singles and rare recordings titled Cream of the Crap Volume 2. The set will reportedly contain 22 tracks recorded between 1995 and 2000. They're also going to release a first-ever DVD titled Goodnight Cleveland on September 29th. The 114-minute disc follows the Helicopters on their 2000 tour of America. Former Judas Priest frontman Tim Ripper Owens has officially joined Ice Earth as the band's new lead singer. Phantomas, who feature Mike Patton and Dave Lombardo, released their new album Delirium Cordia on October 13th. LA band Fireball Ministry will be shooting a video in LA for the first single, Flatline, off their Nuclear Blast debut album, The Second Great Awakening, due out October 9th. The video is directed by Dylan Carter. Cannibal Corpse will be celebrating their 15th anniversary as a band with the release of a 4-disc box set, 3 CDs, and a DVD titled 15-Year Killing Spree, due on November 3rd through Metal Blade Records. Jamey, congratulations on the Sub-Zero. They're great. I've known those guys forever. I had no idea you were doing that.
They're back
It wasn't,
to show
it wasn't
all
like
the
an
new school
MTV
kids
inbreeding
what's
thing.
up,
Yeah. They're a great band.
New York hardcore at its finest.
Yeah,
Thank you for
of course, my pleasure.
Back to the videos. We got a world premiere from Iron Maiden. Remember, you're seeing it first here on the Headbangers Ball from their upcoming album, The Dance of Death. Here's Wildest Dreams. Rob Zombie stopping by with his new video and more with Anthrax. You guys know Rob from the old days, Lamores.
Yes.
Right?
Zombie toured with us years ago.
Cool, cool. Stay tuned, Headbangers Ball.
Eddie Monster.
What's up, TV Land? We're Dysrhythmia. You're watching the Headbangers Ball on MTV2.
Welcome back to the Headbangers Ball. Anthrax is our guest. These guys were familiar faces on the Headbangers Ball way back when. Now, there was no really rap metal. There was really no rap metal then, other than Bring the Noise. What do you think about all the bands that sort of, I guess, what do you say, capitalized and taking it a different direction? You into any of like the rap rock bands? E-Town, obviously.
I mean, for me personally, what Rage Against the Machine did with it, they kind of, I mean, we opened the door with what we did with Public Enemy. Rage Against the Machine kind of created the genre out of it because we're not a rap metal band. We never intended to be. And that's just something we did because we loved Public Enemy and we wanted to work with them. But what Rage did was, what Rage did was great. I think for me personally, everything that came after them is just you know, a bad imitation of what they did.
I'm over it.
Yeah.
I don't want to. Please don't do it anymore.
Yeah.
Just stop. Move on. Grow.
Okay.
Please.
Well, right now we're gonna get into a video from the band Spine Shank. You guys know these guys?
Sure, I met them, yeah.
Cool. Well, they're actually amazing people. They let me stay on their bus when we lost our tour support, and we were like driving to Ozfest in cars from show to show. So love these guys. This is Spine Shank with Smothered. Rob Zombie in the premiere of his brand new video, plus more with Anthrax when the Headbangers Ball returns. This is MTV2 Headbangers Ball. Anthrax is hanging out, and Rob Zombie is here now to premiere the brand new video. But before we get into that, Rob,
Yes.
you've hosted the first 3 Headbangers Ball since it came back.
Yeah, they got
How am I
fired.
doing? Am I all right?
You're much better than me. I was horrible. They had to get rid of me.
You passed
It
the
was
torch to
pathetic.
me, thank you.
Yeah, you're much better. I was absolutely horrendous.
So, new record, tell us about it, past, present, and future.
Yeah, it's a little bit of everything. It's like stuff from the last 20 years, all early White Zombie stuff, solo stuff, leftover stuff, and there's a DVD too. So it's all the videos that were once lost and are now found again.
It'll be in like a DVD package or a
it's
double
like
CD? Or...
It'll be very similar to the Elton John's greatest hits. You know, that you kind of open it up. There's a nice book inside, 2 discs.
Cool.
It's good.
Excellent. All right.
Worth the money.
So let's check out a video from it. Here's Demonoid Phenomenon. More videos, more with Anthrax, and before Rob, before you leave,
Yes.
just plug the date of the...
September 23rd,
That's when
which
it comes
is
out.
soon.
Okay, past, present,
This year.
and future.
Yes.
Keep watching the Headbangers Ball. MTV2's Headbangers Ball, here with Anthrax. We've Come For You All is the name of the new CD. It's your first in 5 years. You guys are like No Doubt now, you know, making the fans wait.
Wow, we didn't do it on purpose.
Were you writing the whole time? I mean, did you have stuff? Like, why was it so long?
Well, we were touring too. I mean, you gotta remember Volume 8 came out in '98.
Yeah.
And then we toured for almost a year for that record. And then at that point, when that label went bankrupt, that's when we kind of, not any official hiatus, Charlie and I went and did an SOD thing. John was out
Right.
doing Armored Saint. And it was pretty much when we came back from that a year later, that's when, you know, the whole process started for this record. So, I mean, we've been working the whole time, besides other Anthrax tours that were even done over those last 5 years.
Yeah. So you stayed busy, you stayed out there.
We're trying to stay productive, you know, doing, you know, just maybe taking a while off to just get the Anthrax name away and then come back stronger than what we were.
Cool, and I think you've definitely done that, so.
You gotta check out the record if you haven't already, because it is brutal.
And September 23rd, the re-release of Volume 8.
Okay, cool. Well, we got 2 world premiere videos for you right now on the way. Metallica's brand new one, Frantic. But first, here's Deftones with Hexagram.
Which one's heck?
More with Anthrax when the Headbangers Ball returns.
It's more mind-blowing music and ass-kicking artists than you can handle. MTV2's 2-hour block of metal hits the air this week with host Jamey Jasta from Hatebreed and special guest Mudvayne. Next Saturday at 10, only on MTV2.
Welcome back to MTV2 Headbangers Ball. We've Come For You All is the name of the new CD. It's got some awesome artwork. Charlie, why don't you tell us about it?
Alex Ross did our cover. Alex Ross is probably one of the greatest comic book artists of our time, and we got him to do it. And it was one of those things where, do you think we could get him to do it? I don't know. Let's try and ask. He did it. Bam, and he's just the greatest. I actually saw him 2 weeks ago. Hi, Alex.
So shout out to Alex. And what are you guys listening to these days? Anything?
The new
Anything
Alex Ross album. It's
Turbo Negro.
Really good. Who's that?
Turbo Negro.
Turbo Negro. Yeah, those guys are great. I like the guy with
CKY.
the sailor guy with the dog.
Dimmu Borgir.
Dimmu Borgir.
Okay, cool. Back to the videos. Here's Meshuggah, some Swedish metal, Rational Gaze. One more video to go, and it's a classic from Anthrax, so don't go away.
Hi, we're Bongzilla, and you're watching the Headbangers Ball on MTV2.
Have you ever driven?
This is Philip H. Anselmo from Superjoint Ritual, and you're about to be sitting with me for an hour watching Philip Anselmo's Extreme Music Hour. Coming up next.
Thanks to Anthrax for hanging out. Thank you guys. Great to see you. What's next? You're gonna tour some more?
We go back out, we take a break, and we go right back out in October for like another month and take it from there. We still got South America and Australia, Japan, all kinds of places to still go on this record. So
great. So whole world tour.
Puerto Rico on Halloween.
Oh, excellent.
Taco flavored kisses. And please request our video on TRL.
Yep,
please.
request that.
They're right next door. We need to get in there. You know, we're trying to get in there.
So we're gonna wrap up the show with a classic video that you guys did in 1985 off of the Spreading the Disease record. I was 8 when you guys shot this video.
I was only 9.
So tell us about the video. Just, can you remember?
Yeah. It was
cold.
freezing cold at this abandoned mental institution in Staten Island where we shot it, and we just had all our friends come out. A lot of people we knew from like the New York scene back then, and they were all kind of badly dressed up as mental patients or retards, one or the other, and you know, a big circle mosh pit while we're playing. Very, very old school.
Cool. Well, here it is, Madhouse by Anthrax. Check it out.
Tom Brown.
We've Come For You All is the name of the new CD. Go get it. Thanks for stopping by once again, guys. Good seeing you. I will see all you guys out there next week with Mudvayne. They're going to be here. You should be too. Check it out. 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. Pacific. Headbangers Ball.
Yeah.